Hello, my name is Connor DeRocher, and I did my paper on the culture and the history of breakdancing. To give some introduction, uh, this form of dance originated in the Bronx in New York in the late 1970s. Um, it was unique in the fact that it was one of four elements of a larger culture, which was hip hop, and hip hop includes emceeing, breakdancing, DJing, and graffitiing. Um, the dance style was known for moves like the headspin, which were flashy and complicated and um, somewhat edgy. Um, the dance style was mainly comprised of spinning and twisting, and it didn't take up much floor space. It was usually only done in a small area and didn't require a large dance floor or stage. Um, the dance style was performed to a specific song, even more specifically, part of a song that was called the Breakdown by these DJs, and it was believed to be the hype and exciting part of the record that they would be playing, and the DJs would just loop it over and over again so the dancers could just work with that element of the song. To give some historical context, it was um, created in the streets in the 1970s in low income neighborhoods or ghettos in the South Bronx. And initially, it was African Americans that participated and made up the community of breakdancers, but as it gained popularity, many Latino youth also started becoming fans of the culture and dancers as well. Um, Notably, Puerto Ricans had the largest representation of within the Latino ethnic community of breakdancers. Almost every single famous breakdancing crew had at least one Puerto Rican member. Um, as far as gender goes, women also participated in this dance style, and they were able to challenge the masculinity and the expectation that women wouldn't participate in such an aggressive and male-dominated dance style. Um, they also some women were also co-authors of breakdance manuals, which were popular some years after breakdancing came out. Um, and to transition into the more modern um, side of breakdancing, movies like Flashdance expanded the audience that breakdancing was allowed to be appreciated by, and this helped grow the culture. Um, and it almost grew too fast with the help of media and commercialization and marketing investments. People who thought that they could make money off of the dance style and the culture. And for that rapid growth, it was deemed a trend or a fad, and it was believed to not be able to withstand the test of time. Another criticism of breakdancing was that it was harmful, especially to the neck area, due to lots of weight being put on it in moves like the headspin. But and it was also initially always paired with hip hop, the other elements of hip hop, and especially rapping. So they would perform together, but at one point, rapping started to outshine breakdancing, and breakdancing went from the underground scene to the limelight, and then back to the underground scene. Um, which, in conclusion, um, many prominent figures of hip hop were happy with that return to the underground because they believed it preserved the raw nature of the culture and dance. Um, and it with elements of or dynamics of battling within the culture, it was able to survive, um, and it still holds a relatively large audience, and created a community through battling, and it's a popular dance style across outside of America, across the world. So it definitely exceeded those standards or labels of being just a trend or a fad that would eventually die out. And all in all, it made its mark in American history, or just history in general, due to its like widespread audience. Um, so my interviewees, one was my mom. She was able to give a limited knowledge of breakdancing, mainly just a brief introduction of when it was becoming popular and what it was like, um, and also a friend who participated in hip hop dance and was able to help me describe the movements in my paper, and but she did not participate in breakdancing herself, just hip hop dancing. And that concludes my interview, or my online presentation. Thank you.